Hello and welcome back to Aussie Chats, the channel where we talk about all the latest sports news. We haven't done a soccer football video in quite a while, so we will today be doing a fantasy league video about the Champions League.
Yeah. So why don't we get right to it?
Yeah,
Let's get right into it.
Starting at the bottom, going upwards, you only have a budget of 100 million. Once again, only allowed to have 3 people of the same team in your fantasy league team.
So why don't I start off choosing a keeper and you choose the other keeper?
Okay.
I say we keep them cheap though, cause
Fair enough, but you also want to keep that's pretty decent because you want to keep the goals out.
or in your case keep the goals out.
So funny.
No, but for me, I am going to go because I want to keep things a bit cheaper. I'm thinking I'm going to go with Inter Milan's keeper, Jan Sommer. And what do you think? What's your idea?
Not knowing much about football, but I know Man City is, cracked. They're really a great team at the moment. So I think you get a keeper for Man City in there. Decently cheap because we don't have a small budget. So Ortega, I think he'd be decent. Not a lot of people choosing him, only 1%, but you never know.
Yeah, Jan Sommer got a 25% selected, which is really
Quite
good.
big, yeah. Okay, then moving on to defense. Our main guy, we have to have him in there. A Manchester United player.
Whoa. Manchester United player. Manchester United legend.
There we go. And he's got a square face.
And he's
Harry Maguire.
one of the best strikers in the world, in my
The
opinion.
GOAT.
See that guy's penalty kicks? It's literally in our intro.
He's insane. Exactly. He's insane.
Where is he?
Right there. Have Harry
Wait,
Maguire in
I
there.
need a little info. Oh, I can't zoom in on his beautiful, muscular face.
I'm not even gonna. Okay. Now I actually have a good player.
Good player,
Same
good player.
Let's think. Tough on defense. What are you thinking?
No, I'm thinking Man City's going to be quite a dominant team. They only got Leipzig and 2 other teams that I'm not going to mention. So I think we go a bit big on this one and we say Ruben Diaz. 25% selected, 75 points last time. I just think he's a very good player to have.
Why not? A lot of people are choosing him. Then I think we want to bring a little bit of flair into your fantasy team as well. So why not have someone from Barca?
Also, they
Barcelona.
don't have that hard of a group, so
Yeah,
that's
so
another good thing
players
to keep in mind.
Players should perform. So how about 14% selection? Not bad. Ronald, I don't know how to pronounce that surname.
Ronald Arroyo.
Yeah. Why
Even
not?
I messed it up now, okay. I'm just not that guy. Then you got to keep on looking at teams that don't have the hardest fixtures, and then I'm like, Arsenal. Because why not?
Yeah,
So-
absolutely. If they return back to their form, it could be.
I went
Crazy.
and said Ben White. I say Ben White. Do you agree?
Why not? 5.5, not going to cost you too much. Not a very popular choice, but why not? Then, last defender, it always gets tough when you only have one person left and there's so much to choose from, so much to consider with budget and everything. I'm going to give this one to you because I'm not sure who to pick.
So I'm going to go for Antonio Silva. Very young and he seems very promising. 6% selected from a team that's not the best team. I think that's very good. So I think Antonio Silva, very impressive young talent.
And for any team that makes it into the Champions League, all these teams are a decent level at least. So
Whoa.
they should be. But yeah, now moving on to midfield, I'm gonna throw in a name there.
What's the name?
Absolute legend. Does he still play for Real Madrid? Luka Modric.
Yes, he does still play for Real Madrid.
He does. Okay, he is. He's always good.
He
always
is
good.
him.
He's got the experience. He can really change the game for you. So I'm gonna say him.
Also, keeping on the Barcelona train, as we saw with Ronald Arroyo, I think that putting in Frankie de Jong is a good option. Or, actually, I think we should switch that up. I think Pedri's going to get a bit more game time.
Okay.
So-
Also sticking with Barcelona then, yeah.
Also, very young, so I say Pedri. We were thinking about Frankie de Jong, but let's go for Pedri.
And he's selected more often than De Jong, so why not? Let's throw another Arsenal in our midfield.
I mean, Arsenal doesn't have the hardest group. They have some challenges, PSV and Real Sociedad. So
Yeah, it's a decent group. Not the best, but still decent. We're gonna go.
yeah, I feel
What's
like we need to
there?
go a bit cheaper. I mean, 51 million is still a lot, but those forwards become very expensive. so-
Exactly. So let's stick to a medium price, like 6.5 odd mil. So what you have, some Smith Rowe and
Actually,
Vieira there.
I think we go for the cheaper option
Hmm?
because I don't know why Declan Rice is 6 million. He's very good. So
That's a good point. Why not? Actually, yeah.
I say we go for Declan Rice instead.
People are
I
choosing.
think he'll get more game time. Then up next, I think someone who's been really impressive to start the season plays for Leipzig. I think some of you might know who I'm talking about. Let me just find Leipzig. Although,
Usually an L in the alphabet. Yeah.
it's
alphabetic.
but it's Red Bull Leipzig, so I was checking it out.
Okay.
But Javi Simmons, I mean, 10% selection, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's only 6.5, so really not a bad option. Then who else can we put in the midfield? I'll let you handle this one.
You will let me handle this one. That's tough. Once you put me on the spots here.
What,
We don't wanna go-
what price are you looking for?
Look, no, we don't want to go too expensive. Once again, I mean, your forwards are three forwards are coming up soon, and they are going to be
Pricey.
very pricey. And I mean, like
Holland.
we spoke about this earlier. If you don't have Holland in your team, if you don't have a big scorer like him, you're going to fall behind. So, someone from Bayern, maybe. I'm thinking Harry Kane's moved there. Why not?
Joshua
We have a
Kimmich.
Kimmich, yeah.
I mean, 20% selection. I mean, we were kind of thrown between Tonali and Kimmich, but the thing is, Newcastle has a very tough group, so I feel like we should leave them out.
True.
And also, we went cheaper on Rice, so we saved
Exactly, we're saving a little.
we saved
bit.
0.5 there, and now we're going 0.5 up here on Tonali. So
That's perfect. Now your
Just to
big
balance.
guns, your forwards,
okay, so right
straight
off the
in
bat,
Holland. There we go. We spoke about that just now.
71% selected.
And he's going to be a massive point scorer for everyone. I think you're losing out if you don't have him in your team.
I mean, look at that, 12 goals last season.
Yeah.
Well, let's just out of interest, behind him 7.
A massive gap.
Exactly.
5
That's all you
goal-
need to know.
5 goal difference. So definitely him. Then you want another, maybe someone's good at penalties. Someone that's, a nice good striker. I think after his move away from Tottenham, Harry Kane will definitely. I think his game's going to lift a bit.
And I also think Bayern could actually win the Champions League.
There is that possibility. Yeah.
I mean, they got Manchester United, so a bit
That's
of a
tough,
tough
but
game,
the
but,
rest is
Man
decent,
United's
yeah.
also been pretty trash. Then people are going to be like, okay,
Absolutely.
Mbappe. First of all, I don't like Mbappe. Second of all,
He's actually such a nice guy, though, isn't he? I'm pretty. He's like
all he wants
humble.
is money. All he wants is money. He's not
Yeah,
humble.
and he is still young.
But the
so-
thing is, besides me not liking him, it's a tough group. We don't have enough money. So we need to look at 10.5 is our top.
Yeah.
And who
We-
do you look at when you look at 10.5?
we still do have one player left that we can pick from Barcelona, and I think a forward from Barcelona is generally really strong. So, how about Lewandowski? Very experienced player,
I
great
have to
player
agree with you
overall.
there. 5 goals last season, not too bad.
Yeah, not at all. So, yeah, that looks like a pretty decent team.
Well, here's our team. Now, who are we going to start?
Tough one. Are we going to start from the back?
Well, Sommer or Ortega? I say Sommer.
Yeah, Ortega is, if I'm not mistaken, the backup keeper for
Man City,
Man City. So he's not. Yeah, I definitely put in.
And
Sommer
Sommer
then.
will probably start. So there is one change. You might not like this, but I think we take Manchester United legend out.
Harry Maguire, you really want to take
No,
that guy?
hear me out. I think we got to sub in Antonio Silva.
Okay,
He's playing Salzburg. He's playing Salzburg.
Okay,
It's an easy game. They're
Fair
playing
enough.
Bayern. So
otherwise that looks pretty good.
I wouldn't say so. Because yes, it's Harry Kane, but they play Man United. Like,
True.
and
You're thinking Lewandowski.
And Lewandowski is playing Antwerp. Like,
True.
it's like just for this game, I think that's what you got to do.
I think we'll change this as it goes, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
And adapt it, but I think just for how it's looking right now, definitely Lewandowski in there.
Also, I hate that PS5's responses. I'm more Xbox guy. So.
Xbox all the way. Midfield, not much to change there. Declan Rice, good. Modric, absolute legend.
Now it's captaincy.
Who are we giving the captain? There's a lot of experienced players. There's no.
No, remember the points are more.
If you're captain.
If you're captain, so.
Who's going to score the most points there? Most likely, it'll be Haaland. Well,
it's tough because who they're facing? My word, they are. Okay, I don't know who they're facing. You know, I actually don't care.
It is Man City at the end of the day, and they are absolutely dominant. So
Lewandowski is facing Antwerp though.
It's a tough decision.
But I feel like you always got to captain Haaland because Haaland is him at the moment.
In the long run, Haaland at captain will do you best.
Into team then.
Artie Chats, that is the name of our channel. Please, you don't have to.
You have to subscribe.
Like and subscribe to that. It really goes a long way if you do
click the save button.
You click the save button. Well done.
6 days.
Struggle with
6 days.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. Let's create the league so people can see.
Can join. Okay, we're creating a league called obviously RT Chats. We would really appreciate it if you join that and interact with us there. We have some other leagues on Super Brew and Rugby World Cup where we are predicting things. There you have your code.
Is the code.
You can't highlight it. So just type that in. Join us in our league. Prove to us that you have better football knowledge.
Because you probably do.
Because wow. Please do join us there. We also be a Super Brew and join us Super Brew. I'm getting tired of saying that, but please do that. We have had some people join us there now as well. We'd really love it if you interact with us there. It really goes a long way. And do like and subscribe.